Hi, my name is Alyssa Villarreal, and I teach in Bakersfield, California at a school called MLK, and I am a 6th grade teacher. And today's lesson was about family stories and the connections that we make with measurement and where we come from. I want them to make sure that they bring in recipes and measurement and ideas. And I gave them the task to go home and interview someone and just find out, where are our roots from? Where did we originate from? And it can go back as far as great-grandparents or even to our parents. And I shared my story with them. So when I look at this map, okay, I placed a little heart right here, in Linares, Nuevo León in Mexico, because that is where my family originates from. And I tend to share stories with them every day. It could be my weekend with my child, but I also feel like those are important because it's real. And I want them to realize that when they're in this classroom, we are going to honor who they are. And we're going to talk about our experiences and times with our family. How was your weekend? What'd you guys do? But more importantly, how we use math in our everyday life. I can connect family stories to determine statistical measurement. First things first, what do you notice? What do you wonder? I'm going to give you about 5 to 10 seconds to think about it first. We do these before. Go ahead and share with each other.
There's lots going on with Germany.
Like what? Germany and the United Kingdom.
I really enjoyed the fact that we could measure the distance and know where in the part of the whole world we were. Distance was from where we are in Bakersfield to where we were born.
We have to make sure that we are equitable for all students. So in my classroom, you probably didn't notice, but I have 5 who are in special education that were present and here. And also I have 2 who speak Spanish and they're learning English pretty well. But what I try to make sure is that my expectations are the same for everyone. And my students know that because you are relevant. You do come with some experience and you do come with knowledge. So it does not matter where you feel you may be, you have an entry point and you have access. So just giving them the sticker to put on the map, just knowing your location and estimating was something that they can do.
After we got that information, we converted our inches into miles.
Having tables allows for me to place my students in classroom setting where they're a little bit more mixed depending on their learning levels and etc. One thing that is very important for my classroom is a class family. We start off with that. We are just like brothers and sisters. We're going to be annoyed with each other just like brothers and sisters, but we're going to help each other and support each other like that.
I got to show other people what and where my culture was and how far I traveled from there to here.
What do we have? Oh, flip it over. So these are the inches right here. Okay, hold it right there. Okay, now what do you see? How many inches? 4.
4 and...
So this one is your quarter. Un cuarto. Right, 1/4. And then 1/2. Let's say 1/4. We're gonna estimate. Okay, so 4 and 1/4. Okay, good job. Every single one of them has a story, but I think once you see those aha moments, right? And I think if we tap into their brilliance and we tell them that, like, ooh, and they're like, oh, me? Who, me? Yes, you. And even those who are struggling a little bit, of course, we know it's going to happen. We have some of those who might need a little bit further support. So hovering around and hearing and watching, once they were figuring out and even just adding, maybe not multiplying, but just adding, and they were like, wow, or this is a lot of miles. And I'm like, I know, or my string is longer. Let me see yours. And I think the connections are what's so important.
The way I think I will use it in the real world is by estimating the distance from one place to another.
What also shocked me too was how some of them were a little bit shy in terms of not as confident with their math. and I kind of saw it where they like scribbled and they tried again, or if they made a mistake. But one thing that I have made sure to empower them with is, it's okay, scribble, try again. Scribble, try again. So I think that to me also showed brilliance, because it showed resiliency and perseverance. When they kind of messed up, we worked it out. And so I think that too also shows their brilliance in a sense of mistake, but it's okay. And I'm going to have a growth mindset. I'm going to try a different way.
It make me feel great because I get to understand a little bit more about my family.
So just like any other lesson, I think today to me, I kind of think of like the 5 E's, like an engagement piece and exploring. So today I feel like it was the engagement and the exploring piece. And then now we're going to actually apply it a little bit more. So what we plan to do next is, I already collected their cards. I do want to have them each come up to my whiteboard in the back and place their cards, how they had it from least to greatest. Then we are going to find out the average of miles by calculating our mean. But after that, though, will be the box plots, because we do have a few kiddos who started off just here in Bakersfield, is really where they have their with their roots here. But then we also have some that have Africa and Ireland and Peru. Remember, a half in decimal is like this, but half actually also means division. Remember?
I messed up.
It's okay. So what's half of 510? So here with your 510, 5/10 divided by, and I'm pushing.
Oh.
So now you're going to add, well, I'm not gonna say it. You figure it out. So I definitely wanted them to see those ranges and also a little bit of those outliers as well. So if we take a look, starting with Ramona, right? Ramona, Avery, and Jesus all have the same number. They all have 30, 30, 30. Teachers are important. Teachers are special. Yes, we inspire. Yes, we ignite. But of course, we don't have all the answers. And so tapping into our students, asking them to ask questions, asking them what could be next, is very critical in creating our citizens of the future.